Throughout history, humanity has pushed the boundaries of creativity. But sometimes, innovation takes a turn for the weird, from devices that promise to revolutionize life to gadgets so strange. Today, we're diving into the strangest inventions that ever existed. Some were ahead of their time, others, well, let's just say they didn't quite catch on. And hey, if you love the strange and the fascinating as much as we do, hit that subscribe button and join the journey into the weirdest corners of history. Baby cage. In 1922, an American woman named Emma Reed patented a device called a portable baby cage. It was likely inspired by the growing awareness of the benefits of fresh air for children. The idea was to literally hang babies outside the window. Health cages, as they were originally called, were popular in the 1930s, especially in London, among apartment dwellers without a backyard. But the idea of putting a baby in a wire cage several floors above the street freaked out most parents. Dynasphere. This one-wheeled vehicle, patented by John Archibald Purves in 1930, looks like something out of an old sci-fi movie. The dizzying machine rolled as the wheel turned and could reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. In theory, the weight of the motor and the driver was enough to keep the vehicle parallel to the ground. However, due to its impracticality compared to cars of the time and the lack of protection from the weather, the Dynasphere never really caught on. Portable hat radio. Decades before gadgets like the iPod and mobile phones, the idea of listening to music on the go was unthinkable due to the size of early radios. This quirky device, believed to have been created by a Berlin inventor in the 1930s, was a straw hat with light bulbs and antennas sticking out. Although other versions of the radio hat were made from various materials, none gained popularity. Besides being bulky, it also had trouble picking up radio signals, so it never really took off. Comb for balding men. In the 20th century, a special brush was made for balding men. American engineer Ted Spence patented the invention, which fit perfectly to the scalp, polished bald spots, and combed the remaining hair at the same time. Unfortunately for the inventor, the device was only on the market for a short time, and people no longer use such combs today. Shower helmet. While many women use shower caps to keep their hair dry, in 1970, a device was patented in America for taking showers with a full face of makeup. It looked like a plastic helmet that completely covered the face from water. Women didn't take to the invention, likely because it wasn't the most flattering look, and the miracle helmet soon disappeared from shelves. Parachute coat. This concept was developed by a tailor named Franz Reichelt. In 1912, he decided to personally test his invention by jumping from the lower level of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Unfortunately, the idea didn't work, and the inventor tragically died. However, thanks to such innovative ideas, we now have wingsuits for base jumping and ejection seats for pilots. Aircraft carrier made of ice and sawdust. During World War II, inventor Geoffrey Pike, working for the British military, created a super-cheap aircraft carrier from a material called pykrete, a frozen mix of 86% water and 14% wood pulp. A powerful warship started construction in Canada. But it soon became clear that just using ice and sawdust wasn't enough. The structure needed steel reinforcement. The cost of the metal was so high that it was easier to just build a fully metal aircraft carrier. Rocking bathtub. In 1891, a rocking bathtub was invented in England, not as a fun toy, but for hydrotherapy. Back then, it was considered a go-to treatment for all sorts of ailments. An improved version was patented in 1898, featuring splash protection, a special cloth with a hole for the neck that fit over the tub, leaving only the head outside. In the 20th century, hydrotherapy fell out of favor, and rocking bathtubs, once considered innovative, went out of use. Chicken bomb. In 1954, British engineers working on nuclear mines faced a major issue. The control systems would fail due to frozen ground. Their odd solution? Place live chickens inside the mines to keep the electronics warm and prevent the bombs from freezing up. When documents about the Blue Peacock project were declassified in April 2004, many people thought the idea of a nuclear bomb with chickens was an April Fool's joke. However, Tom O'Leary, head of the UK National Archives, confirmed to the media that the Peacock project was real. Anti-theft suitcase, 1961. This suitcase had 3 telescopic rods that popped out if someone else picked it up. The rods would stop the thief from running, and the case would clamp down on their hand.